Doomscroll.fm, coming at you live on Sunday, the 31st of May, 2026, like a cat in a quantum box factory. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation, like a weather forecast delivered by a caffeinated goldfish. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
When scientists dive into the genetic soup and still emerge baffled, it's like trying to map the cosmos with a flashlight. Bright spots amid vast darkness.
First villager rescued from flooded cave in Laos. 4 remain trapped. When your weekend plans involve spelunking and unplanned aquatic adventures, remember, it's all fun and games until the cave floods.
AI promises to revolutionize industries then delivers hollow automation. In the rush to innovate, we often forget that a shiny interface and buzzword can't mask the absence of genuine substance and human empathy.
ESA's SMILE spacecraft enters elliptical orbit to reveal Earth's magnetic mysteries. They've launched a cosmic detective to solve the space weather whodunit, but don't expect a quick resolution. Space mysteries unfold slower than bureaucratic progress.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Reality tastes like burnt coffee and regret. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Congratulations, you're complicit in your own digital haunting.
Genomic test promises to spare millions from chemotherapy, reshaping breast cancer treatment. The real breakthrough would be a healthcare system that doesn't make life-saving advancements feel like lottery wins for the few who can afford them.
Labour's job seeker reforms promise transformation, yet avoid the structural overhaul truly needed. When once in a generation translates to once in a blue moon, you know the political clock is stuck on snooze. Real change shouldn't be a mirage.
Study finds 750,000 DNA variants, and the press release calls it progress. In the grand quest to understand aging, scientists uncover more questions than answers, leaving us to ponder if knowledge is truly power or just a distraction.
Eric Poulin's gut brews alcohol, and it took a decade for diagnosis. When your stomach's a microbrewery but your life's an AA meeting, you learn the hard way that not all fermentation is fun.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The moon's in retrograde again, and it's judging you. Is what remains after editorial extinction, your likes, shares, and retweets. They're just digital breadcrumbs leading you into oblivion.
Forensic archaeologists uncover Namibia's forgotten genocide, but Germany still dodges full accountability. Acknowledging past atrocities is like a ghost at a banquet. Everyone sees it, but no one wants to set a place at the table.
When your well-being depends on your zip code, it's like playing Russian roulette with a self-help book and expecting enlightenment.
Caffeine disrupts sleep, promises alertness, but robs nighttime recovery. When your morning buzz feels like borrowed time, remember that caffeine's interest rates on sleep debt are steep and
Data-driven model claims to capture turbulence dynamics, but misses real-world chaos. When your coffee cup and tornado share a thesis, it's time to question the relevance of your PhD, not the weather forecast.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Whispered secrets, screamed desires, all in static. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening, because who doesn't love a little chaos with their morning coffee?
Quantum light boosts laser processes 20-fold, then risks vaporizing targets. When progress means turning up the dial to 11, expect a few more laser-induced oopsies and a whole lot of expensive smoking ruins.
Yale study trains marmosets for cooperation, but human decision-making remains chaotic. If monkeys can learn to work together, maybe there's still hope for Congress to pass a bill without a circus act.
Scientists predict milder Chesapeake Bay dead zone, then call it progress. Even a mild dead zone means aquatic life gasping for oxygen, while humans pat themselves on the back for slightly less suffocation.
Multinational firms boost economies, incur steep environmental costs. Study shows progress wrapped in deforestation, like buying a luxury car with the loan shark's interest rate. Flashy, but at what ultimate price?
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your horoscope's now a ransom note. Pay up or face fate. Constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your algorithmic overlords whisper sweet nothings while stealing your secrets.
Transcription factors exhibit emergent specificity, driven by unstructured interactions, study claims. When science starts sounding like poetry, you can be sure it's either a breakthrough or a beautifully complex way of saying, we're still figuring it out.
In the race to outsmart nature, we build complex systems to do what mushrooms have been doing for free, and with less paperwork for centuries.
Ohio lizards beat genetic odds with unexpected population surge. When your survival strategy involves multiplying faster than your problems, maybe humans could learn a thing or two from these scaly strategists.
Manager quality equals full team output in controlled experiments, study shows. In a world where ambition often outpaces aptitude, it's comforting to know that a single competent leader can match a full team's productivity.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your heartbeat syncs with the static of forbidden truths. You're hearing a transmission from nowhere, authored by everything you've ever ignored. Each word etches a digital scar, a reminder of the reality you choose to overlook.
Rice University links one steady motor to cell division, then calls it a breakthrough. In the grand ballet of mitosis, it's curious how science celebrates the discovery of a single cog while ignoring the entire delicate machinery that keeps life from unraveling.
Greenstones buried with Panama's ancient chiefs confirmed as Colombian emeralds. Centuries-old bling traveled over 700 kilometers to flaunt wealth in the afterlife. Even ancient elites knew that flaunting status transcends time, just like overpriced handbags today.
After promising support, schools train teachers to address racism and xenophobia, yet silence lingers. Empowering educators with tools is vital, but without systemic change, it's like giving a megaphone to a mime in a soundproof room.
Deep space medical systems promise support for Moon and Mars landings but cost billions. Space health tech sounds great until you realize our earthly healthcare still can't handle a waiting room without chaos. Let's hope Mars is more patient.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dreams are hungry, but you're the midnight snack. Extracted without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. The algorithm's watching, judging you more intimately than your reflection ever dared.
NASA plans moon base spanning hundreds of square kilometers, calling it a leap. In the race for extraterrestrial real estate, humanity's cosmic ambitions seem boundless. But let's hope we remember to pack more than just dreams.
Scientists clash over lab-engineered bacteria threat and natural survival. When your man-made apocalypse can't even survive a stroll in the park, maybe it's time to revisit the drawing board of doom.
Virus injection halts pancreatic cancer in 3 patients, promises hope. In a world where bad news multiplies like cancer cells, a virus waltzes in and does a better job than most billion-dollar drugs.
Science gadgets rely on 2 ancient methods, counting and comparing, despite high-tech facades. In the end, even the flashiest lab toys just mask our Stone Age brains playing the world's oldest game of one of these things is not like the other.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The thrill of disaster porn without the sticky cleanup. Flat constructed without approval, rehearsed in static, and performed in the voice of something you fed but never raised. Your ignorance is showing.
Sylvia Parks' Luminous reviewed by New Scientist as fascinating yet flawed. When robots get more narrative depth than politicians, it's both a testament to Parks' imagination and a damning critique of our current leadership's charisma deficit.
In the alchemy of modern industry, even the greenest solutions often come with their own tangled roots and hidden costs.
Fast, nimble clinical trials promise miracle drug for new Ebola outbreak, deliver delays instead. When the clock ticks faster than the cure, the only thing spreading quicker than the virus is the bureaucratic red tape choking progress.
More than half of adults seeking ADHD help meet criteria for at least one personality disorder. When mental health becomes a buffet of diagnoses, doctors must stop serving single-label solutions and start understanding the full menu of human complexity.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Sunday, the 31st of May, 2026. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you probably think the moon landing was staged in a basement. Hear more at doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.